What if it were possible to calculate the final stats of a pro card without actually proing the card? What if you were able to plan out what you are going to do with the card and guarantee that with the final result, you will be happy with the final pro card? When you've played the games, when you've used the tokens, everything, you'll be able to look at the card at the end and you will be completely satisfied and happy with what you've done with the card. Imagine if that were possible, guys. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is possible. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be showing you a very, very, very useful app that I have found that lets you calculate the pro stats of any card in Survivor and Legendary on WWE Supercard. So what's happening, guys? JT Judgment here, as always. I hope you're all doing well. And today, like I said, we're going to be taking a look at an application that I have found in the Apple App Store that I have found very, very, very useful. I've used it on nearly every single card that I have pro'd. It's a lot like the supercard.cf website application, for those of you that have heard and used that in the past, which was a very useful app. But I found that over the past, well, very lately, it's not really updated on a regular basis. So I went looking on the App Store just off a whim, really, just to see if I could find something else, and I came across this application, and I'm so glad I did. So I'm making this video, guys, to let you guys know what it is, to help you out, and basically, like I said, to help you out. You know, this is a very, very useful app. Now, what we're going to do, just to start things off, I'm obviously using an Apple device, you know. The only devices that I have right now are Apple, so I'm not 100% sure, and I don't feel 100% sure if this application is available on Android devices. If you just search for this in, you know, the store that's on the Android devices, whatever it's called, I'm not 100% sure what it is, seeing as I've never really owned an Android device, so I don't know how they work, you know. But just search for this application on that store. If it's there, download it. Happy days. Now, what you're going to want to do, guys, if I go all the way to the App Store, I'll be showing you step by step, guys. So just do this on your device, and you'll be ready to go. You know, so you go into the App Store on your device. You want to go to the search bar and you want to type in SC Token Manager. There it is, guys. SC Token Manager. Now, there is a free version, which, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not really sure what this free version gives you, because I've just gone ahead and got the, you know, the full version, which does cost about, I think it's 59 pence or 79 pence. It doesn't really matter in the price. It's less than £1, you know. It's well worth it, guys. I highly recommend going for the full version, the SC Token Manager. If you want to go ahead and get the free version, just get the free version to test it out for yourself. But I highly recommend, you know, paying, you know, just under £1 to get the full version. Send the money through, click download, and you are ready to go. And obviously it'll download on your screen device, and there it is. You're going to want to open up the app, and this is the screen that you are greeted with. Now, as you can see on the top, you've got Legendary, Survivor, and WrestleMania. As you can see, WrestleMania is coming soon. You've got Legendary cards. You can look, this is the scrolling bar underneath it. You can go through all the Legendary cards. Same as Survivor, guys. You can scroll through all the Survivor cards. Every single card in the tier in the game is regularly updated on this app. I think it was only a couple of hours after Daniel Bryan was released to be the, you know, the latest event card. It was already in this app. So, you know, feel free to, you know, I don't know how to say this properly. Just feel reassured. I think that's the word I was thinking of. Feel reassured that this app will stay up to date on a regular basis. As you can see, if I do scroll down, Daniel Bryan is there. Now, I know probably a couple of you guys are thinking, well, is this app accurate? Do the final stats, you know, are they right? Does this app actually give you accurate final stats? Now, what I'm going to do, let's close the App Store because we don't need that anymore. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the cards that I have, put the tokens that I did with the cards into that app, and then show you guys the, you know, the final stats on the Pro and the final stats on the app to compare them for you guys and just to show you how accurate they are, you know. So Ultimate Warrior we can't do. That's something that I will probably try and get in contact with the app creator with trying to update. Obviously for right now the app can only sort out legendary survivors, and coming soon to WrestleMania you can't do any tier below legendary, so hopefully that'll be added into the application in the very near future. If that does happen, feel free to, you know, check the channel, as I will make a video when the app is updated to do so. So like I said, we're going to check out Survivor. These are the cards that, oh right, right, we'll go to the Rock first of all. Okay, this is a regular Survivor Rock, obviously, that I have focused on just power and charisma. What I've done with the Pro, 3 power, 2 charisma, and what I did with the 2 singles is on both of them 2 power, 2 charisma. Okay, so keep an eye on those stats, guys. Okay, 2730 power, 2774 charisma, 2432 toughness, 2477 speed. If we go into the application then, guys, we scroll down all the way down to, and as you can see, guys, this application does in fact include throwbacks as well. As you can see, Razor Ramon, Randy Savage, Road Dogg, all the throwbacks are in this application as well. So we'll scroll down to the Rock. You can see you've got power token, toughness, speed, charisma. You've got the plus and minus sign on the right hand side. As you can notice, if I do press the plus option on one of them, as for an example, we're going to go for power, it'll add a number 1 to the, you know, the counter, obviously. So with the single cards, you imagine you've got the 2 singles, all, you know, the game's played. All you need to do is apply the token. So you're going to want to put one of the singles, 2 power, 2 charisma. That is one of the singles done. Then you want to apply the tokens for the second card. Okay, so that is another 2 power and another 2 charisma. Now, as you can see, I've put 8 tokens because obviously you combine the amount of tokens per pro. That's 4 for the that's 4 per single, so that's 8 in total for the singles, right, guys? So as you can see, the plus sign has now dimmed out. As you can see, I am tapping it. I can't press it anymore. I can press the minus, but I can't press the plus. So the tokens for the singles have been added. Now, this is where the numbers on the bottom of the application come into play. This is what the card's stats will be like, the Pro stats, when the games are played with the Pro, but you have not applied the tokens. Okay, guys? So what did we do with the Pro version of the Rock? It was 3 power. So we got 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the plus and minus next to the number. Obviously, you tap the minus, it'll go down. You tap the plus, it'll go up. And then you want to put 2 on the charisma, right, guys? So as you can see, looking at those stats, you got 2730. If I double tap the home button, it should be there. As you can see on the screen, we compare them now. 2730 power is identical. 2432 toughness is identical. 2477 speed, as you can see, it is one off. You will get some cards on the very rare occasion where it will be off by maybe 1 or 2 stats, but it's nothing major. You're not going to come across a card that is completely wrong by like 50 stat points or something like that, you know? If it is wrong, then it'll only be wrong by about 1 or 2 stats, guys. So it's nothing really to worry about there. And as you can see, charisma 2774. On the application, 2774. Just to reassure you guys, let's go into a different card that I did do. Obviously, I've got to go back into the app. It logs out automatically. Let's see. Who can I remember? What did I do with someone? Natalia. Can I remember what I did with Natalia? Yeah, it was pretty much the exact same. Just take 8 off her charisma, which is 2592. That's her final stat. It was the exact same with Rock, basically. 2 power, 2 charisma on each single, and then 3 charisma and 2 power on the Pro, guys. So we got 2608 power, 2382 toughness, 2336 speed, 2592 charisma. Okay, guys, so we're going to go back into the app. We're going to go to the scrolling option to find Natalia. There she is. The application resets itself when it comes to the tokens. So now comes the point where we want to apply the tokens to the single cards again. So like I said, 2 power, 2 charisma, there is 1 single done. 2 power, 2 charisma, second single is done. And what did we do with the pro Natalia, guys? We did 3 charisma, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2 on the power. And as you can see, I'm looking at the stats on the bottom of the screen, and I can tell off the top of my head, they look extremely similar, right, guys? 2608 power, as you can see, exactly the same as the card. 2382. Now, as you can see, there's a difference of 4 stat points, which is bigger than the last one, obviously. But I can tell you guys right now, every single card that I have done, use this application to pro the cards. If there is a difference in stats compared from this app to the final card, they are very, very minor. So don't be thinking, this card is going to give you stats and then you actually pro the card in game and the stat difference is going to be like about 30 or 40 points. It's not going to happen, guys. The difference is going to be minimal. Then you look at the speed, 2336. You go back to the app, 2336. You go to charisma, 2600. You take 8 off that, obviously, because of the enhancement. It gives you 2592. What does it say on the app, guys? 2592. So this app is very, very useful. I highly recommend you guys go and download it from the App Store. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if this application is available on the Android store. But if it is, definitely download it there as well. It is a very, very useful app. And it really does help with making the cards look the way you want them to look, because I'm a little bit fussy like that, guys. I sometimes take a couple of days to think about what to do with the tokens, because I want to make sure that I don't mess up the card, So this app is highly recommended by myself. I've seen a couple of people on Twitter use it as well, so I know there are many people already that do use this app. But if you are watching this video and you do not use the app already, then I highly recommend you go and download it right now, because it is, I gotta go out there and say it, for the time being right now, for me, that is the best token manager / stat calculator around. So that's going to wrap up this video. Don't forget to drop a like. See if you can share this video around, guys. See if we can get the popularity of this application to grow, because I think it'll just help out people more and more, and I just want to get word out on it, So drop a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.